my goodness, friends, my friends, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, actually. I've been up very early this morning. I've been already doing a little bit of trading, made a little purchase I'm going to tell you later about later on, and just got off the phone. Sorry I'm streaming a little bit late, guys. Actually, I just ranted for 10 minutes to nothing because I didn't go live. And so if you're here, smash the like button. I just talked to nobody for 10 minutes. It was great. But before that, I was actually talking with one of my very best friends. I'm not going to name any names here, but he's getting into Bitcoin tokens as well, guys. People are opening their eyes to the DeFi future that's being built on Bitcoin that we've been talking about on this channel. We've been screaming about it for the last couple of weeks, but we even mentioned it last summer. And if you had gotten your position when we first started talking about these Bitcoin DeFi plays back over, and we were just talking about ordinals, and then we were talking about some of the memes on Bitcoin. We were talking about Alex Labs back in the day. You guys had a chance to get in. You still have a chance to get in. At the end of the day, we're getting closer to a Bitcoin bull market. Some of these plays we've been talking about have absolutely exploded. And I can't wait to talk a little bit about it with you guys. I'm so good to see everybody in the chat. John316, BSS, Emmy, Cryo, Brandon, Michael, we got Matt, we got, who do we got? Oh, sir, we got Debbie Weed. Good to see everybody. And John316, my friends, my family, good morning, good afternoon. It's good to see everybody. Y'all, I got some stories for you today. Really, I'm going to tell you stories from the heart, okay? Here, I got a couple news stories, but I also got a couple theories that we got to continue to talk about here, guys. I'm getting very bullish, and it is a little bit of a chaotic time, right? We see the fear and greed index going up. Markets are getting greedy. I can feel it. I can certainly feel it. Can you? We're going to talk about that, what we might expect coming up next. Some people are saying Bitcoin's about to crash. Is Bitcoin about to crash? Are these Bitcoin DeFi plays really 100x opportunities? I actually think that we've got 100x opportunities, friends. I think we've got 100x opportunities. I think I've got my eye on, out of the ones that I'm talking about, I think at least one of them is a 100x play. And if you get 100x play with $1,000, well, life's pretty good. 100K, that could change your life. You might be able to pay off your mortgage. Okay, guys? Not everything's 100x. Doesn't have to be. You don't need 100x to make a lot of money. What you need is a couple 10x's. If you get a 10x, you find another 10x. And 10x's, guys, they're pretty simple. It sounds dumb. It sounds crazy. It sounds extremely bullish. Some people that have no idea what cryptocurrency is and can't even explain it to you will come out here and say, look at this crazy guy out in a live stream with this neon sign talking about cryptocurrency. 10x's are easy. Well, the truth is 10x's are easy in crypto. The question is, are you finding 20, 50, 100x's? And the other question might be is, do you have to? And you don't have to, but you want to, and I know you do. So we're going to keep hunting for it, guys. Welcome. Good to see everybody. We got 26 viewers to start this day, and we got 15 likes. I appreciate it. You know what? I'm going to continue to schedule these live streams because I saw you guys getting all hyped up in the chat. The Ethernet cable is plugged in. We got Michael Artezi making huge gains on Welsh, took some profit. I'm happy. I'm a happy guy. We'll get into some of this, guys, and I'm going to share with you guys, if you have any questions, here's how we're going to do it. We're going to go through the charts. We're going to look at some of the prices on the day. We're going to get into some news. I'm going to take questions throughout, and at the very end, we're going to do a full-fledged Q&A because I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear what's on your mind. I want to answer your questions. So let's get into it, guys. Smash a like, subscribe. This is the Crypto Report, and it's time to make some money, guys. We're going to try to make some money here. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't do the financial advice thing, but I certainly like to try to make money and speculate and do the research. And so we started the channel, and we're going to keep doing that. And we're just going to keep reporting to you guys how we feel. And right now, we feel pretty greedy, friends. We feel greedy. We are right now at 72 on the Fear and Greed Index. We are hyped up. Bitcoin at $50,000 yesterday. We had a yearly high yesterday. It was a beautiful day. It's a beautiful thing. Bitcoin is almost back. In fact, yesterday, I bet you it did. Did Bitcoin hit $1 trillion market cap in itself yesterday? Okay, if it did, I'm going to flip out here. I've been talking about the overall market cap quite a bit. Okay, so Bitcoin right now, arguably, one of the reasons people might be expecting a pullback, and arguably, it's a very good thought here. We could have a big pullback. Why am I saying that right now? I'm so bullish. Yes, I'm so bullish. Why am I saying we could have a big pullback? Because I'm going to say that it's safe to assume that $1 trillion is going to prove as some type of resistance for Bitcoin and crypto. You can see we've had a couple little moments where we kind of tested 1 trillion at this peak over here, kind of fell short of $1 trillion over here. Trillion is a big number. Now, one thing we talked about a lot on this channel for most of the bear market was looking at the overall market cap on crypto. And as you can see, for the overall market cap on crypto, the $1 trillion threshold is a very significant level. You can see back in 2018 here where we came short of it. You can see back in 2021 where we broke above it, broke back down, bounced off it, had a full-fledged bull market. You can see from the 2022 bull market, we came down and we broke down below the $1 trillion threshold, back above it, back below it, back above it, back below it, back above it, back below it, bounced off it 7 times. And now here we are today. Yes, I had a lot of coffee. Did I have too much? Well, my wife would say yes, and I love her, and she's probably right. I probably did. So you're going to have an entertaining show. But I've got a good point here, guys. $1 trillion is a significant level, but that doesn't mean that Bitcoin needs to stop at $1 trillion. But arguably, we are greedy. We're a little overbought right now. We had a lot of things move up. Let's look at what was moving up. Let's look at the top gainers in the last 24 hours. Good to see everybody in that chat if you're just joining. Thanks for the super chat. Brian says, love the passion, Kip. Keep up the good work. I'll try my darndest, my friend. I do have much love for you. I'm talking to you a lot on Twitter. I see you out on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter if you guys want to interact. Having a lot of fun interacting with my community right now. You guys are the best. Brian says he downloaded the Xverse wallet yesterday to start getting into BRC20, and you're not the only one. I use Leather. I also use the Xverse wallet. Can't wait for Leather to come out with their mobile app. Actually, I tweeted out to them asking if they are coming out with a mobile app recently, and they said that in fact that they are. So get ready for that. Thank you, John. Thank you, John. Blue Mountain, still no Blue Mountain. I'm going to get some Blue Mountain, John. I will get some Blue Mountain, brother. I will. Texas Twister said, hasn't slept watching altcoins. I know what you're saying, and I get it. Here's why. Akash Network's up 10%. Gnosis is up 8%. Mantle's up. But who cares about the 24-hour gainers? Because these are weak gains. 10% gains. This is crypto, folks. Let's look at the gainers over the last 7 days. That's what you want to see, because you got 33% gains, 79% gains, 64% gains. Oh, would you look at this? Ooh, would you look at this? We've been preaching, guys. We've been preaching. I said Stacks. Stacks is a top 10 coin, friends. Stacks is right now ranked number 38 in DeFi in total volume locked up in the DeFi ecosystem. People are building DeFi on Bitcoin for the very first time, friends, and they're doing it via Stacks, the layer 2 solution for Bitcoin. I had way too much coffee, but I am very passionate about this Stacks play, guys. People are building DeFi on Bitcoin, and nobody is talking about it. The largest influencers that you know, the largest influencers on YouTube, on Twitter, nobody is talking about it. Some people are talking about Stacks. Some people, shout out to Cryptozaurus George, is probably the guy that I've heard talk about the most about Stacks and Alex Labs. But still, people are missing the boat on Welsh. What is Welsh? Well, why am I talking about Welsh? Welsh isn't relevant. Welsh isn't a big gainer over the last 7 days, right? Well, that's what you'd believe if you were only looking at coin market cap. But crypto's much bigger than just coin market cap. That's the trick, guys. Okay, let's look at what you could have done in Welsh Corgi coin if you had bought when I did over here at 0.19. Guys, it's a 2x. I 2x'd in 3 days. Guess what? I sold my crypto.com NFTs and I 2x'd my bags. In fact, it was almost 3x recently. Made a lot of good money by selling my NFTs. Right now, NFTs are dead. I'm not saying that the crypto.com NFTs are bad. I'm not saying that they're not going to do well, but I'm just saying there's not hype there right now. I'm following the hype. I'm not FOMOing into plays, guys, right? I did a lot of research on these. Now, Welsh is pumped up. You could argue any buy in these green candles is a FOMO play. You could argue that, fine. My argument is, what is Welsh? Well, how come I've never heard of Welsh? It's not on CoinMarketCap. Yeah, it's not on CoinMarketCap. It is getting shown, I believe, on CoinGecko. Let me see if it's on CoinGecko right now. Let's see what we got here. I go straight to the top Cronos plays. I do like Cronos a lot. We'll talk more about Cronos on this one. Largest gainers. You know, I do believe that they did show Welsh on this largest gainers section here. Let's see if it's showing. There you go. Welsh is showing right now. You can see 18% gain. So it is on CoinGecko. You can see it, by the way, on CoinMarketCap, but they're not going to show it to you when you're looking at the top gainers, and they're certainly not showing it on trending tokens yet, which means what? I think it means that we're early. Now, this thing is kind of maybe double peaking. Now, again, if Bitcoin does end up taking a dip here and we do see a cool off of 50K, which is on the table, again, maybe $1 trillion is going to be proving difficult for Bitcoin to break through, then maybe Welsh, maybe some of these other plays we've been talking about, again, plays that aren't being advertised, weird word for it, but aren't being talked about by your biggest influencers, aren't being talked about or shown to you by CoinMarketCap at all. They're in here, guys. You can see there's a lot of big movers right now. So Alex token is down right now. We've been dollar cost averaging into that one. Welsh Corgi coin really came on my radar as of the last week, and I got in just in time, and I think there's so much more upside. At the end of the day, there is only, let's see what we got here, actually. I wanted to, I can't do it. I can't show it to you guys. There is, for Welsh Corgi coin, there's like a $40 million market cap right now. I think this thing could flip Bonk. I think this thing could flip Miro. I know it's going to flip Miro in my mind. I mean, nothing's financial advice here, guys. I can't predict the future. You got to do your own research. I'm just telling you guys my theories here. Why? It's the largest dog meme. In fact, it's the first dog meme, the largest dog meme on Bitcoin. There's other ones that are pumping right now as well, ones that I've been talking about. Huge risky play on this one, though. Huge risky play on this one. Gus is breaking all-time highs, a $750 million market cap on this one. Very, very, very low market cap. There's another one also that I was talking about on Twitter recently. I got airdropped some of these for free. It's Leo. Leo is moving up, breaking to all-time highs. These are all things that if you've been watching this channel, you've heard the names of these things, guys. We've been talking about them, and it is so exciting to see these things go up. But there is a very real chance that if Bitcoin cools off, so do these plays. And so you have to be aware of that, friends, family. You have to be aware of that. Now, let's go back over here. And remember, I told you guys about stacks, and I told you guys yesterday even, and many, many days in a row. The number one coin that I'm recommending to, if I see a stranger on the street and they ask me and they force me and they twist my arm and they say, what coin should I buy? Which I'm reluctant to ever tell anybody what to buy, period, right? I have to say not financial advice. You got to do your own research. You got to be on the pulse yourself or else you won't win. You have to be on the pulse on your own or else you will have a tough time making it, guys. That's just a fact. But my number one pick, really, for the average Joe is Stacks. I think it's going to be a top 10 coin. And if you bought it when I called it out, when it was on a big dip, could have bought this thing at $1.40 recently, you'd be up 25%. In fact, you'd probably be up more, actually. Let's see how low this thing got recently, because I was talking about this. I talk about it every single day on my live streams. Really, let's be honest here. I've been talking about it every day. This thing recently dipped down to $1.36 back on the 22nd of January, and we were watching that, licking our chops, waiting for this. And now it is breaking out to yearly highs, just like Bitcoin. If you're bullish on Bitcoin and you want more gains than Bitcoin, my mind kind of goes to this. Stacks, kind of like Bonk is like almost like a leveraged play on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes up, Stacks is going to go up. It's just going to go up a lot bigger. In general, when Bitcoin goes up, altcoins go up. They just go up a lot bigger if they're good altcoins, if there's a promise for that project, or if there's hype behind it, or there's a community. Community is important. The truth is, guys, is the community is still almost non-existent for Stacks. There's a couple YouTubers talking about it. There's a couple Twitter people talking about it. But I've been doing super chats on other big channels, and people are reluctant for some strange reason to talk about it. Same weird thing is going on with Cronos. I don't know why nobody talks about Cronos, but I'm very bullish on that because the Crypto.com exchange is doing a tremendous job with all their marketing efforts. I think this is going to be a top exchange. I think it's going to be a top token. In fact, yesterday, I saw something pretty awesome for the price of Crow. Now, it's about to hit its bottom versus BTC, which is very exciting, but I want to show you guys this. Where is it at? Boom. Yesterday, I tweeted this out. This is what we're waiting for if you're holding Crypto.com's Cronos coin. Nothing to do with Bitcoin DeFi per se, but this is a large exchange with their own token. They have their own blockchain, the Cronos chain. It's an EVM-compatible chain. It just launched in November of 2021, and it's about to enter its first bull market. What do you think is going to happen with this project from a company that has massive amounts of marketing? I think it's going to be bullish. Personally, I think it's going to be bullish. These are the moves we're waiting for. Unfortunately, this has come back down. I felt, okay, this was exciting. I'm going to tweet about it, but didn't come out and say Crow's going to absolutely explode yet because of one very specific reason. And that reason is this chart right here. I believe still for Crow, we are looking at about 9% more downside now. We were about only 5% more downside, but we had a little green spike up. I think we're going to make a higher low on this blue line here. And then I believe that Crocoin is going to enter its parabolic rally. And so in the meantime, you know, the NFTs for Cronos, until this rally starts, they're not really doing anything special. So I sold them. I sold them all, except for my loaded line. But I sold all my land. And I kept a Cyber Cub. I kept a loaded line we're going to do for the giveaway on this channel as well. We are giving away a loaded line, I think at 20,000, maybe 25,000 subscribers. We're going to do that because I know that I can find more gains in other ecosystems where I've done the research. And one of those is certainly within BRC20 and Alex Labs and Stacks tokens. I got a lot of these orange coins. I'm very excited about it. I'll give you guys another glance at my portfolio here. You know, here you can see how much I have in here. I had a lot more, but what I did is I actually transferred them out of my trading account, moved them over to the swap function. Now I got a lot of orange. Now I got a lot of these other tokens. You can see I got, 30,000 Alex. I'm very bullish on Alex. At the end of the day, this is such a great tool, guys. You can bridge here. Just talk to a friend through how to bridge on Alex. It's pretty straightforward. As soon as you see it, it's just like, oh, there's a bridge. Oh, duh. Boom. And then here you are. It's simple. You move stacks in and you can bridge it. If you have Bitcoin, you can bridge it over to stacks and then you can use the swap function. This is where all the plays are, guys. You know, what am I bullish on right now in BRC20? Well, let's just get specific. Well, when you look at the swap functionality on Alex Labs, first of all, there's only like 20 coins available for you to swap in the first place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them are meme coins that I'm excited about. I think Slime is a meme. I think Banana's a meme. Some of these are, trash. Some of these are trash probably. Maybe all of these are going to do well. I don't know. I had some ORMM. Maybe that's going to do well. I sold it because I found something that I believed in a little bit more, and that was Orange. What is Orange? It's the portal to all things Bitcoin DeFi. It is the Web3 wallet for Bitcoin DeFi. The thing that I'm probably most bullish on right now because of utility and actual use case is Orange. That being said, is Orange a good buy right now? Well, let's look at it right now. Here's Orange. Looks like a decent time to maybe get into me. That being said, there's risk. There's risk. And we've been talking about this the entire time. There's a lot of risk getting into this play right now. Why? Because this thing is only 1, 2, 3, 4. This is like 12 days new. Oh, it's been around for what? 13 days or something like that? 13 days. So we might see this pump to start, and now we might get a little dump, and then it might consolidate a little bit. And who knows, just like Bonk. When Bonk first came out, it exploded, and then it died for a while, went silent, and then it absolutely tore, and people got rich. I'm going to say it, guys. I think that I think that Orange, which right now has about a $12 million market cap, I think this is going to be at minimum $100 million market cap. I think it's an easy 10x. And matter of fact, I think it could be a $1 billion market cap. I think this could be a 100x play from current price levels. I actually believe this is maybe one of the most legitimate, promising 100x plays on my radar right now. That's a very bullish statement. That's not financial advice. You have to do your own research. You have to understand it. Don't invest in something that you don't understand. And if you're investing in something you don't understand, then, and this applies to all crypto, don't invest don't invest more money than you're willing to lose. But especially with something that you don't understand, you should play with fun bags, not your life savings. Okay, guys? So we got to manage our risk. Speaking of managing risk, if you're buying on the way up and you bought around these candles, well, maybe you want to buy some more here. I bought a lot down here. I bought a little bit more on the way up. I'm still about 3x on my entry of how much money I have in this thing right now, and I'm doing well. I'm hitting a big dip right now, but that's okay. I don't think I'm going to buy more because I have so much orange. I think I have enough to make some generational wealth for me and my family for the future. To be honest with you, I really believe that I have enough to make $1 million on this play alone. I actually believe that. I do believe that. Is that going to happen? Maybe not. So I'll take profits along the way. But I'm very excited about it. Welsh Corgi coin. This one is the first dog beam on Bitcoin. Just barely broke all-time highs the other day. It's only it's like a 30 or $40 million market cap right now. And when you think about Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, which has a $11 billion or a $5 billion market cap, this thing can go up, guys. If you're talking about Bitcoin DeFi and by the way, people are so confused with Bitcoin DeFi. It is extremely complicated, folks. Bitcoin DeFi is extremely complicated. And so what's going to happen, in my opinion, is a lot of people are going to hear about Bitcoin DeFi, do some research, and then take the easy route and just buy the meme to get exposure to the ecosystem. And that meme, the number one meme on Bitcoin DeFi, in my mind, is going to be, and what's going to give the best gains in terms of meme coins on Bitcoin DeFi is Welsh, in my opinion. That being said, I have a little Leo from my airdrop that I received because I was holding Alex early. I didn't buy anymore, but I actually did buy some Gus, and I'll show you guys that real quick, which might be another 100x. Extremely risky, guys. The website looks terrible, to be honest with you guys, but the team on Twitter is interacting quite a bit. They're not listed on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko yet at all. You can't track them in any kind of portfolio tracker, to my knowledge. You can just kind of see it in Alex Labs, really. And on the SAT screener, there's really only two places I know to kind of check out Gus. But who knows, guys? It's one of the only memes that's tradable on Alex Lab. And you know what? I gave it a shot. I bought some, as you can see. I'll show you exactly how many I have right now. I got, it's a big bag. It's a ridiculous bag of it. It's actually, most people shouldn't have a bag like this. $3,700 worth of Gus. It's got an $800,000 market cap. If I get a 10x, you know what the math is, guys. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. But I'm going to continue to, even if I sell 50 or 80% of this position, I want to hold some, because if, say, one day this hits, Miro. Think about all these other plays. Miro, Bonk, all these plays. There's so many other coins. Analos, Dog with Hat. Look at Silly Dragon. These are $100 million market cap nothing coins. Nothing burgers. They have no value. There's no reason for them. There's no rhyme for them. So why can't a coin like Gus get to a $10 million market cap? Why can't a coin like Gus get to a $100 million market cap? Could it be a scam? Yeah, it might. I don't know. I would have no idea. I'm just a regular guy. I'm not paid to promote any of this stuff. I'm just a speculator, and I'm just telling you guys what I'm speculating on. I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to tell you guys the honest truth of what I'm doing, and that's just what I'm doing right now. And so I'm just keeping you guys aware of it. That's it. I don't know. So those are, these are some of the ones that are most favorable for me, the most satiable plays that I'm looking at right now. I'm feeling really bullish right now. Can Bitcoin come down here? Certainly possible. Let's look at some of the big losers here in the last 24 hours. Astar's down, Bitcoin Cash is down, Caspa's down. Caspa's one where, there's a huge community behind Caspa. I have a little tickle about this coin that it's going to do tremendously well. It's about to break all-time highs again. It was one of the coins that was breaking all-time highs in the bear market. And so it makes me hesitant to want to buy it because it's already performed so well. But who knows, guys? The fact of the matter is this. When it comes to cryptocurrency, there are going to be so many 10, 20, 50x plays. There's going to be so many. There's going to be so many incredible competitors to Solana. Yes, Solana's fantastic. Yes, there's a lot of big money behind Solana. And yes, there's a lot of fantastic companies that are endorsing Solana and partnering Solana and excited about Solana. But if there's other technology that comes along, and again, remember, Solana has blackouts on the network. What if there's something that's exactly equivalent in the technology to Solana, but it doesn't have blackouts? Well, that's technically better. But then the question comes, is there community behind it? And so this is all questions that you have to answer on your own by doing the research, putting in the time. And that's what we're doing here, guys. That's what we're going to continue to do on this channel. So if you like the content, then do me a favor, and you like the rant, well, smash that like button for me, friends. Looking for moves on altcoins versus their BTC pairings. Right now, we see Crow at a very, very tasty spot. I think we're going to see a nice bounce on that. Solana is in an interesting kind of almost like a no man's land. It's been rallying very well versus Bitcoin. I wouldn't be surprised to see it come down to this line and have a big dip versus Bitcoin, honestly, just because of all the hype it's had lately. That doesn't mean I think Solana is going to crash 64%, but honestly, probably more realistically, I think Solana will continue up. And even to this next green line, you're talking about a 76% move versus Bitcoin. And again, Bitcoin's going to go up at some point here. We got the Bitcoin halving coming April 16th. That is the catalyst that causes the crypto markets to explode. Man, I am feeling bullish. Look at, Ethereum. I didn't even look at Ethereum today. Ethereum was so close. These are the daily candles. Look at this. Hold on. Let me go to the 4-hourly candles for you guys. Ethereum and Bitcoin both playing a game with their highs for the year. Here it is. January 11th. We had Ethereum up to $2,700 and Ethereum almost did it today. We might see it. Bitcoin could turn around. But again, the thing I want to warn you guys is Bitcoin's market cap might be seeing some resistance around the $1 trillion threshold. Let's look into the overall market cap of crypto. looking at some of these charts, and these are I'm not an expert at TA, guys. I'm just a big old speculator, and I got experience in this market since 2016, and we're having fun. We're trying to make money, guys. And if you're looking for TA, I've got a little bit of fun TA for you, but I'm not going to sit here and talk about stochastic bands and all these other, money flow. I mean, we could look at some of that down the road as I start to learn more, but I'm more of a DCA hodler. I'm a swing trader. I'm a speculator. I'm looking at market caps, and I'm kind of playing this game on what should the valuation of this play be based on its market cap compared to competitors. That's why we're so bullish on Cronos. We believe the Cronos coin's a good competitor to Binance, and we think that the market caps can be comparable in that sense. So looking at the market cap for crypto overall, in the previous bull market, we were at $3 trillion, friends. Right now, the overall market cap is about 1.78. Bitcoin itself is making up 52% of that market, and we have 68% gains to go until crypto overall reaches its previous all-time highs. Can that happen this year? Yeah, and it might, and it probably will. It probably will. And if it doesn't, then it should happen in 2025. And if it doesn't, then every single person that does any kind of influencing for crypto, anybody that's on Twitter talking about crypto, anybody that's on YouTube talking about crypto, they're going to be wrong, because then the 4-year cycles are broken, and then we're all in big, big trouble. And so we can only really go on what we know, and we know that Bitcoin and crypto have gone up and to the right over time. We also know that BlackRock and Fidelity, the largest asset managers in the world, now own almost $8 billion worth of Bitcoin and are getting into crypto for the very first time. And we also know that for the first time in history, a president that made Bitcoin a national currency for their country just got reelected, which means people just voted for a pro-Bitcoin president. And let's get into some of these other stories, because I think crypto is about to get political. A perfect segue. Didn't even remember what my stories were, but a perfect segue. Smash the like button up for it, because crypto PACs are jumping into the Senate race. I told you guys, I've been saying it, I've been screaming it from the top of my lungs, just as the tokens that I've been talking about. Crypto PACs are getting into crypto. Crypto is about to get political. Crypto PAC jumps into Senate race opposing Katie Porter in California. A group called Fairshake recently revealed that it and 2 affiliated super PACs had amassed roughly $80 million combined in 2023. Now it's planning to deploy some of that cash. While we're making all this money in crypto, people are investing in pro-crypto politicians. And I see other people that are anti-crypto people that are scared of this money complaining about it. It's so interesting to see some anti-crypto politicians like Senator Elizabeth Warren, who's come out, and not to get political, who cares, left, right, whatever. I'm just talking about on a view-by-view basis. If you're anti-crypto, I'm anti-you, period, okay? She's anti-crypto. She's come out and complained about some of the money that's going into these PACs that are funding some of these pro-crypto politicians. Well, how about let's talk about this? Why isn't anybody complaining about the money that's being invested from the banking system that wants to have the monopoly on all the money in the world? Why aren't there complaints about people, the oil companies and the gas company and the pharmaceutical companies and all these other companies, junk food, people, putting extra sugars, the manufacturers for foods, the farming, you got the Monsantos of the world. We don't see anybody complaining about those super PACs, but we're complaining about, crypto super PACs, crypto, which is meant to basically cut out all these middlemen that we've been dealing with that really have not been acting in good faith for us. Don't believe me? Look at the US dollar. Look at what our country is come to right now in the United States of America. Look at what's going on with the US dollar right now. People are ditching the dollar because the Fed is just printing money. Printing your money to a worthless standpoint. I was thinking about it. If I were to take, I was thinking last night, how much money am I going to make in this crypto market? Maybe I make 1 million. Maybe I make 3 million. Maybe I make $5 million. Who knows? I thought maybe it'd be fun, take it out from the bank, put $5 million on the table, take a picture with it, and then, say like, hey, you made $5 million in the crypto market. That'd be a lot of fun. And I was thinking, I couldn't even stand the thought of having that money in cash. Couldn't stand it. What I'm going to do when I take my profits, guys, is I'm going to pay off my property, and I'm going to change my life. I'm also going to set myself up for generational wealth for my future. One day when I have kids, one day when my kids have kids, I want to set the domino effect up for things to move in the right direction. I think that if you make money, you have the ability to change the world because you have more freedom of thought, more freedom of speech. And people that are anti-crypto, I think they're anti freedom of speech as well. Because at the end of the day, I think that there is a group of people, the banks, that are scared of crypto because they can't pigeonhole us anymore. And if you don't get that, well, then you gotta turn on the notification bell, guys. Subscribe, because we're gonna be continuing to talk about the impact that crypto is gonna have. And clearly, people are scared of it, and it is having an impact. Matter of fact, saw this article the other day. It says California's 8.2 million crypto owners poised to influence the 2024 elections, according to Coinbase. What we might see is people forced into becoming pro-Bitcoin and pro-crypto politicians, and we might see more money coming from more crypto super PACs as time goes on. Guys, I'm bullish on crypto, and crypto's about to get political. It's going to get messy, guys. You might become a hated person for just talking about crypto. I think that it's about to get very political. I think that there's going to be a lot of words thrown around, and I'm not going to get specific there, but I think there's going to be a lot of words thrown around at you if you're a pro-crypto person by certain voters as this election heats up. It's as far as I'm going to take that. Watcher Guru says, inflation falls to 3.1%, higher than expectations. This is my point, guys. Inflation is struggling. Recently, Donald Trump, who's running for president, trying to get a second term, he said he's going to fire Jerome Powell day one or whatever. He's going to fire Jerome Powell because this ship is headed in the wrong direction. People are ditching the dollar. He says he's done a terrible job. Some people think he's done a good job. Inflation is going down. U.S. inflation just came in higher than expectations. And so what does that mean? Well, unfortunately, guys, it means that Fed pivot might not happen as soon as people want it to. If you look at the CME futures probability for the target rate at the next Fed meeting, you're going to see right now, and this flipped huge. It used to be about 50-50. Now there's a 91% chance that in the next meeting, Fed Chair Jerome Powell isn't going to pivot. And that means that the federal rate is just going to stay the same. That means the battle against inflation isn't over. That's not good for the United States economy, which honestly is bullish for Bitcoin, because if you want to opt out of this system with these probabilities of rate hikes and the printer and all these things, and the people are ditching the dollar, and you have India and China and Russia getting together and employing to ditch the dollar. If you want to opt out of the system that everybody's trying to opt out of right now, well, I think Bitcoin is that opt-out option. That is your escape hatch. But that's why they're also trying to stop Bitcoin. That's why you have people that are anti-crypto super PACs. We are looking at an interesting situation. Even in May, 2 meetings from now, we're still looking at a 63% chance that the Fed can't pivot. Everybody was anticipating the Fed to pivot this year. Maybe in June, in the summer, people are looking at a 53% chance that the Fed might pivot, bring it down 25 basis points. The pivot will be bullish. The presidential election's coming up. At some point, you can see there's a very strong chance. There's almost a 0% chance in November at this point that they see the rates staying exactly where they're at. There is a 99% chance, according to this chart, that they are going to pivot by November. So eventually it's going to come, but it's taking longer than expected. Personally, I'm done with the whole system. I'm just trying to get freedom of speech, freedom of wealth. I want my money out of the banks. I want my money in my custody, and I just want it in my hands. And so I'm investing in Bitcoin DeFi because that fits the narrative, guys. And also Cronos. I love Cronos. I love a lot of coins. Solana, Cardano is going to be great. I think there's going to be a lot of great plays. Ripple could be good, but even Ripple, I never come out and said this, but I'm going to just come out and say this because it's something that maybe I've said it before. As for XRP, for all you XRP holders, don't hate me, okay? My cousin has all his money in crypto is in XRP. And if you're watching, I love you, brother. But this is what I feel. As for XRP, it's a top coin. It can do well. The court case has been dragging on. We've had a lot of fake news stories. The community is getting exhausted. I'm seeing less hype about it than ever before. But the biggest problem that I've ever had with XRP and Ripple is, what is Ripple? It is the banking coin, and I hate banks, and crypto is anti-banks. That's the biggest problem I've had with it. Do I think Ripple's going to go up? Well, I think at some point Ripple could absolutely explode. I don't know how high it could go. I do think it could absolutely explode, though. I personally haven't been able to bite the bullet and buy some Ripple. I can't justify it again. The price action on this is rough. Honestly, Cronos has performed better than Ripple. I know people are down on Cronos as well. Cronos has performed better than Ripple. Ripple's been outperformed by a lot of tokens. At one point, maybe Ripple plays a game of catch-up, but also note how big the Ripple market cap really is, and it's the banker's coin. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on XRP down below. I'm bullish on it in a sense, but not enough where I'm going to buy it myself personally. I don't think it's going to make it into my portfolio this bull cycle, guys. I'm just going to tell you that right now. But yes, some big influencers. Carl from the Moon, one of the OGs on leverage trading for crypto. Huge amount of following, guys. Huge amount of following. Forbes under 30. Guy used to work at McDonald's. You probably heard the story. Now he's a crypto G in Dubai. Had a conversation with CZ at Binance. You know, he's got a lot of videos. He's fine, but look what he just did. Opened up a $450,000 Bitcoin short, which is very, very interesting. And so, again, people are bearish on Bitcoin right now. Maybe that $1 trillion threshold is something to consider as a potential thing, as a signal. Maybe we are a little overbought. But, when you're overbought, hard to buy in. When you're oversold, a little bit easier. Right now, Orange, in my opinion, is very oversold. We were looking at the chart for that earlier, and very interesting tweet from Orange that I want to share with you. Probably my most bullish play in Bitcoin DeFi because the market cap is so low. This is the Web3 wallet. Think of this as the phantom wallet for all things Bitcoin. Great tweet here. As a holder of Orange, you're part of an elite army that includes a team with corporate experience from Microsoft, Amazon, a network of Web3 VC firms that have all vested interest in success of Orange and the future of building on Bitcoin. I'm bullish on the building of Bitcoin, so I'm bullish on this. And if you kind of look at this, there's a lot going on there. There's a lot going on. So look at some of this, guys, and continue to do the research. They got a lot of big partners. I'm very bullish on this. There's a big dip right now. Maybe there's more dip ahead. Maybe there's a huge dip ahead, but I'm definitely going to keep an eye on this. And if we get a massive dip, I will probably buy some more if the dip is big enough. But right now, and by the way, reshare this stream if you guys are watching right now and you enjoy the content. Reshare the stream. We'll do a little Q&A here in a bit, and let's share the love, folks. Let's share the love. See if we got any chats. If there's any chats, guys, feel free to super chat me or send me a message and ask me anything, guys. We're almost done with some of the news stories for the day, but I want to keep talking about some of this. Looking forward to getting some crow pumps. Actually, I am out of news stories for the day. Now I can take a breath. Had a lot of coffee this morning. Okay, took a breath. Let's look at the charts. Let's see what we got going on, fam. See how we're doing right now. So there you go. Bitcoin. Here's our previous high for the year, and we broke above it, and we're coming down and kind of testing that level again. This could go either way for me right now. What I say all the time, and by the way, if you guys do want to take advantage of this volatility in crypto, a lot of volatility, you can do so. We do have a link for you to trade on Femex in the description down below. When you deposit money into Femex, they'll give you some free money as well for the dollars you deposit. Look at the details down below. You can sign up there. Leverage trading is dangerous, but it can be a good tool to get more, hedge your bets, make more gains. But it's dangerous, so be careful. What I say though all the time is you long support and you short resistance. Technically, this would be resistance, guys. Technically, it would be resistance. And if we have a chance of coming back down here, we could see another little 20% dip on Bitcoin. I don't think we're going to see a dip there right here. I feel like that's too much jagged action, too quick. Personally, if you forced me to say what happens next, I don't know. I just think Bitcoin goes up here for a little bit. I think Bitcoin's going to continue to melt faces. I think the market's going to get greedier, and then we're going to have some kind of big dip. I think we're going to get up to like insane greed, maybe even close to all-time highs. Maybe we break all-time highs, and then we have some big dip, and then we rip. There's a strong chance that this is again, I said short resistance. This would be resistance, long support. This might be a good short trade. Maybe arguably you missed your chance to enter this position. But, even if we come back down to like these levels, you could have a move, maybe something like that. I don't know how it's going to play out. I don't have a magic ball, magic orb. I can't tell the future. Can't look at the stars and say Bitcoin's going to do this. Some people actually make an argument that you can like look at the moon phases and say what Bitcoin's going to do. I don't track that too much, but you never know, guys. What else is going on? Let's see what we got going on in the chat. Good to see you. Jesse Dunn, thank you for the question and the super chat. My brother, $5 super chat from you. Appreciate it. Are you concerned of the staying power of BRC20s once the rune standard comes around the halving? No. No, I'm not. McLovin says 60K. Looking for a 60K BTC. Maybe we hit 60K. Before we get a big dip. Who knows? We'll see how it plays out. But no, I mean, look, guys, I'm not worried about the staying power of the BRC20 tokens because that's where we're starting here, guys. Bitcoin DeFi is just getting built out. Stacks is number one. STX tokens and BRC plays are the cream of the crop in my mind right now. Stamps, I'm a little bit off the stamps thing. So maybe that's a big play too. But that's kind of where my head's at. A Goj asks, thoughts about Corgi AI? Great question. Glad you asked that question. Actually, I was thinking as last night when we were getting this big move on Cronos right here, I was thinking, you know what? Cronos is pumping. What does that mean in my mind? The first thought that goes in my mind is, well, is the Cronos ecosystem about to explode? So let's just look at this really quick and check this out. I'll go over to CoinGecko. And so here we go. So let's go to CoinGecko. We're going to go to the chains here. I'm going to go to the Cronos chain, number 10 here on CoinMarketCap, according to CoinMarketCap. And as you can see, Cronos coins. First of all, Corgi AI has made some impressive progress here in getting notoriety. It's ranked number 139 according to CoinGecko. It's got a $456 million market cap, and I think that Welsh is going to flip this. Let me just tell you that. I think Welsh is going to flip it. I think Bitcoin DeFi memes are going to be bigger than the Cronos memes. Probably, period. I'm more bullish on Welsh than I am Corgi AI. Let me just say that. But that doesn't mean you can't catch an insane pump on any meme that you want. What I like to do is I like to get into a meme, make a bunch of money, and pivot out, and then just look for the next play. I got to kind of wait for a coiling up moment. So when I saw Cronos pumping, like I showed you right here, when I saw this happening, what I did is I kind of went over and I looked at Corgi AI, and I'll tell you what. Great question. Let's look at the max period of time here. This thing went up, it came down, it consolidated. This thing went up, it came down, it's consolidating. I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing take another blast off moment. If Bitcoin goes up, if Cronos continues to go up, if Crocoin can bottom versus Bitcoin, I think there's an easy 100% gain move coming out just back to $1 billion market cap. I do think that Corgi AI is going to make big moves. I think that Shiba Inu and Doge are going to make nice moves as well. Just Corgi AI is a little bit smaller, still big. But I think you still got a nice 2, 3, maybe a 4x opportunity on Corgi AI at some point in this bull run. I'd be surprised to see this thing get above 10 billion, but you never know. That'd be shocking to me. It doesn't deserve to be. I don't think any meme deserves to be above 10 billion. But it's just the Cronos chain would need to be one of the most talked about chains in order for Corgi AI to become the big play. The only hope that Corgi AI has of being like a top 10 coin or anything crazy like that, which I'm not really thinking is going to happen. The only chance we really have for that is if the Cronos chain again takes off. But the only other hope we'd have then is it is on Solana, it is on Ethereum. So maybe it gets caught and picked up on some of those chains and people get into this dog meme. But honestly, just kind of swing trading this is more my play. I do think there's a big pump coming for this soon. So you heard it here, guys. I think we got a big pump coming on this soon, as long as the crypto markets stay afloat, that is. So we'll see. We'll see how it happens. The NFT project is a good concept. I like the idea. I like the community. I like the token. In fact, I love the token. But again, we got to kind of decide, where do we want our money? What's the theory? Where's the best place to put it? And right now, Corgi AI isn't really on my menu because I'm so in to these BRC20 plays. Got a whole lot of Cronos. Got a lot of coins, guys. A lot of different cryptocurrencies. But the ones that I'm most excited about right now are on Bitcoin DeFi. I'll just tell you that for straight up. And that could change at any moment as soon as another narrative comes along. But I think there's a narrative that's huge right now that everybody's missing. It's happening on Bitcoin. McLovin asks if ERC 404s are 100x opportunity. I don't think so, to be honest with you, McLovin. I could be dead wrong. I haven't done nearly enough research on the ERC 404s, but it's, every time somebody comes out with a new layer 2 or a new token standard, everybody freaks out, but not every token standard is going to be relevant. It's like combining NFTs with, fragmented NFTs with tokens, and it's this new standard on Ethereum. I see a lot of people that aren't super hyped about it. I'm not seeing any really hyped, even little echo chambers, and you got to kind of look for the community, and I'm not seeing a big community. I saw news hype, might have been like a buy the rumor, sell the news thing. Let's just see, how's Pandora doing? Pandora's still doing well. Problem with 100x opportunity is you're talking about a 100x opportunity, a $20 billion market cap. I don't think so. I don't think that Pandora is going to get a $20 billion market cap. That's a little crazy to me. I just don't. I don't picture that. No. Yeah. I mean, when I'm looking for 100x plays, I'm looking for coins that can go from a couple million to a billion. That's what you're looking for. Oh, it went from 10 million to a billion. Boom, 100x. Oh, it went from 1 million to 100 million. Boom, that's 100x. Oh, it went from 5 million to 500 million. Boom, that's 100x. Those are the plays I'm looking for. I'm not expecting any 100x plays on anything, that is like not a massive narrative, in this. Now, can Cronos 100x? Maybe. Why would I say that? It's a top coin. Well, CryptoKip, you're contradicting yourself. Well, it's a little bit different, guys, because at the end of the day, here's what we got to look at. We saw Binance in the last bull market, okay, go all the way up to a $125 billion market, almost $120 billion market, $100 billion market cap. I think that Binance could 4 to 5x that, maybe even in the cycle, even though the CEO's in jail. And honestly, I think even more so, Cronos has potential to repeat this move if Cronos can, Crypto.com can, the Cronos chain can be successful. The Crypto.com exchange can continue to be successful. There's math that makes sense to me there. Again, I can compare it to some competitors. But why would Pandora have any reason to be a $100 billion or $200 billion market cap? That doesn't make as much sense to me. So, guys, or $20 billion market. Maybe. I could be wrong. There's trillions of dollars coming into this space. I can't predict the future. I can just come up with some theories, and you like it or you don't. It's tough. I don't know. I just want to be honest with you guys. At the end of the day, Cronos is a better project than like this Pandora for certain. Oh, and for Binance, I like it better. I look, it's good to be early to things. It's good to be early, McLovin. I'm with you, dude. It's good to be early to things. We can be early to things. We're trying to be early to things. We will be early to things, but we need to be in it every day. We got to continue to be in it every single day. Ego says you should saw BNB pumped and then look at cross chart. Sure, like look at BNB, how it pumped right here. It went from, let's just go from the price of the token, I guess. Went from, let's say, beginning of the bull market from $10 to $600. So, that's a 60x. That's a 60x. That's a 60x, guys. That's incredible. Oh, wait, sorry. I wasn't sharing my chart there. Again, Binance, last bull market, went from $10 to $650. It's like a 60x. It's incredible. You look at Cronos. We had a nice move in the last bull market, but again, the Cronos chain didn't even exist. Cronos went from 6 cents to almost $1. It was only like a 20x or something like that, right? Is that a 20x? Only like a 20x. I think that Cronos is due for something much bigger than that, especially with the marketing campaigns, especially with the regulation that they've been getting down the pipeline. The most regulated exchange with most licenses in a variety of countries is Crypto.com. One of the main reasons why I'm bullish. It's wild. It is wild. Frank Villalobos says, hit the likes, guys. Let's get more people in here. You got to retweet it. You got to smash a like. We got 41 viewers, 31 likes. More bullish on Cronos than I am on Binance in terms of percentage gains, in terms of X opportunities on your money. That's what I'm saying. Kenneth Kahn says, Cock is trading on Twitter. COQ. Cockinu coin. Sure. Definitely a popular one on Avalanche. Bullish on Avalanche. Bullish on, a lot. There's a lot of great things to be bullish on. There's a lot of great places to find 5X, 10X, 20X plays. But we also want to find some 50 and 100X plays. I think we've got one. I think Orange is a 100X play. You heard it here. I said it, okay? I think we could see it. I don't know. I think Welsh might be a 100X play too. I don't know. Maybe if you got in lower, maybe from here, 50X. Who knows, guys? Who knows? Hard to say. Could it flip Sheeb? Maybe. I don't know. Why do memes have any value? Nobody knows. There's no reason. There's no reason for anything that's a meme to have any kind of multi-billion-dollar market cap ever. But it happens, and so we're going to speculate. Thoughts on Mavia? Not too familiar with that one, Daniel. Thanks for the question, but I'll check it out. Heroes of Mavia. The Heroes of Mavia. Yeah, it looks like a game. Fantasy-themed island. Is the game out? Bunch of questions there. How's the Twitter following? 289K followers. Binance Labs. Pretty good partners. Pretty good partners. Those graphics look pretty cool. Looks decent. What's the market cap? 240 million. 240 million. In general, good plays. I say $1 billion market cap. $1 billion market cap is actually kind of easy to find in crypto. If there's a legitimate project, this one's already at 240. Can it go to $1 billion? Sure. Why not? Sure. Why not? Is this thing long lasting? Is it of longevity? I don't know. I don't really care. We're here speculating. I'm not huge on gaming tokens. I do think that there is potentially some opportunity in this game. There's going to be some gaming tokens that have gains that just rip your face off. I'm not a big gamer, so it's not my passion. I'm passionate about Bitcoin, so Bitcoin DeFi gets me pretty hyped up. I'm also passionate about the fact that crypto.com is so easy to use. The Cronos chain is great. Games, though, there's a narrative going on. I think that games could do well. Sorry, I didn't realize that I wasn't showing you my screen, unfortunately. So you can see here's the price action on this thing. It's been going up. It's already pumped up. $240 million market cap. If I was looking at this and decided if I want to buy it, I'd say I'm not going to buy it right now. This is a really big market cap for a gaming token. Could it go higher? Certainly. Maybe it needs to cool off. Again, if Bitcoin's peaking out at 50,000, well, then maybe this is going to cool off as well. I don't know. But, gaming play, I was looking at the, Twitter, looks legitimate. Binance, who knows? Got to do more research. Maybe. Could be a good play. Godspeed. It's interesting. I looked at it. I understood it. Not my cup of tea per se, but could do well. Maybe. We'll see. Been around since 2021. 289K followers. That's pretty good. Backed by Binance Labs. That's pretty darn good, too. I should probably follow Binance Labs, and I'll follow Mavia. See what else. I'll just follow these all. I don't know. Let's just follow some stuff here. Gotta learn. That's how you learn. You follow more things. Be careful who you follow. Wish I never followed Ben.eth. I'll tell you that. Guy had a pump and dump, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll see though. Decrypt wrote about him, so that's cool. Decrypt's a big publication. Yeah, you never know. See what else we got going on over here. Kip, you also bullish on Tectonic, VVS, Finance, and the DeFi apps? I certainly am, Kenneth. Yes, I am, but we need to see Cronos pump first, my brother. We need to see Cronos pump first and foremost. We need to get a Cronos pump, my friend. So you need the coin that the dApps are built on to pump, and then the tokens within can pump as well, okay? There's outliers. Not financial advice. Let's see what else we got. Mr. Planet Profits. What are you buying, Mr. Planet? Good to see you in the chat. Bitcoin right now trying to make a little bit of a recovery. Whoa. Are we going to see a little bottom? We're going to see a little bottom here? That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool to see a little bit of a bottom here in Bitcoin and move back up. I want to see us pump now. I'm ready. We get a dip, I'll buy. I got a big bonus coming in April. I'd like to just be able to get that bonus in at very low prices, but whatever. I'm positioned. I'm ready to make money. If there's a dip, I'll buy it. If there's not, well, then, that's okay. I'll still buy because I think my narrative, guys, is this. I am buying crypto and Bitcoin through this year. I'm going to buy it the entire year, and I'll be taking profit and give myself a little Christmas gift. For Christmas, I think I'll take my first profits in crypto. And then in 2025, I think I'll just take some monthly profits as we continue to go parabolic. But at some point, the party's probably going to end in 2025. Or rather, leave the party early than leave late. And you should try to do the same thing as well. But I think we got a lot of time. I'm very confident we got a lot of time. Bitcoin halving isn't even here yet. But what do I know? I'm just a guy with a video camera. It's actually just my iPhone, a little microphone, and a neon sign, I got a crypto report sweater on too. We got an official branded sweater. Maybe we'll sell this if you guys like it. Let me know in the comments. Legacy Legendsman wants a Loaded Lions hoodie. I do too. But also, I kind of want to sell my Loaded Lions. I'm not going to, but I kind of want to because I just 2x'd my crypto.com NFTs that I sold by putting them into Welsh, and that's going pretty well. So I feel pretty decent about that. Let's see what else we got going on here. Kenneth says, already took 100% profits on Kakinu and bought at the low and got lucky. Love it, brother. Love it. Keep making those gains, guys. Keep taking those gains. Take profits. Take those profits. Make the money. Get a 10x and go find another 10x and then go find a 20x and now you're rich. It's great. Go do it. But be careful. Do the research on your own, folks. We're buying stacks, says Mr. Planet Profit. Good to see. All right, friends. I appreciate each and every single one of you. We've been doing this thing for 55 minutes. Got a very active community today. If you haven't done so already, smash the like button. If you want to become a member on this channel, get access to our private Discord, do it in the link in the description down below. If you want to trade some of the volatility on Bitcoin, looks like it wants to recover. Will it? Well, you can place your bets, guys, on Femex. It's a great leverage trading platform to use if you want to try it out. They give you free money when you deposit funds into there, but that's all I got for you in this one, guys. We are calling some plays here. We're making money. I hope you're making money. Let me know what you're making money on in the comments down below. Let me know what to look at next. What do you want me to talk about on a daily basis, guys? I want to hear from you. I appreciate you, each and every single one of you guys. I love you. Thank you for all your support. Please, please, please continue to do the research, guys. Keep your head down. We can do this. We can make a bunch of money together. We can make generational wealth. You can change your life. Financial independence, retire early. Fire. Look it up. Envision it. Visualize it. I put out a tweet earlier and I said it to Sushi Satoshi and I said, what did I say? I loved it. What was it? Man, I'm going to tell you guys it because I think this is important. Hold on. Give me a sec. I want to tell you guys this tweet because I believe it. I like motivational speak, okay? Because in general, life's too short to be negative. You got to stay positive, guys. But here's the quote of the day. I shouted it out at Sushi Satoshi in our private Discord, and I thought it was too good. Never heard the saying before. I invented it on the spot, but I really mean it, and I believe it. If you have the drive, you will thrive. This is the Crypto Report. I'm Crypto Kip. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget the DCA HODL. And, of course, guys, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.